Ми продовжуємо роботу.
Dear colleagues, we'll continue our working day and we'll speak about volunteer project Summer English Language School, and we'll have Serhiy Kvit, Minister of Education and Science of Ukraine. Good afternoon, dear colleagues. We have a very good, very positive project, and it will be great if we have more positive news in Ukraine. And it's about learning English, because English, or the need to learn English, is one of the main tasks of our ministry, and it was one of the main tasks of all the ministries of education in all post-Soviet countries. And every country has its own financed program to study English. In Poland, our teachers helped, because Poland they learned mostly Russian as foreign language in Soviet times. That's why in 90s, Ukrainian teachers went massively. There was a big need, and they trained Polish kids. Maybe the best project was in Hungary, and special attention was paid by Baltic countries, and it's very important for us also. Unfortunately, this year, the government cannot donate money for that, for this project. But we need to understand that without English, there will be no science, no education in this world. That's why we decided to speak to volunteers and to begin a big volunteers project, Summer School of English. This year it will look like this. Because Ukrainian school kids in June, mostly all of them, are in their schools, still in their schools, and these programs that are meant for recreation, they're called in different ways in different regions, but in any ways, school kids are still in schools. We decided this project will be during 2-3 weeks in June in all Ukrainian schools, in absolutely all the schools. I would like to give some statistics. At present, we have 1,714 schools. A number of kids they study in those schools and who participate in this summer school, 27,472. It's not easy to cover all the schools, but we'll try to do that. So, whom are we working with? With regional education departments, and in every region they have institutes for professional training. They have a base of schools. They have their meetings, and a big number of schools. I'll give you statistics. Agreed. So, teachers in those schools there will be volunteers. So we have 440 students volunteers from 400 universities of Ukraine. So the number of volunteers is very broad, and foreigners also would like to participate in this in different projects and different programs. So we work with teachers of schools, teachers, professors of universities, and with good students who speak English, with those who graduated from university, and we call all of them to support their schools in their towns. So the number of volunteers is very broad. We are working with volunteer organizations like Peace Corps of the US, Cactus Program, European Volunteer Service, the Society Forum, and we have Oxford University Press, Macmillan Education, also Cambridge University Press. So these are those publications that helped us with methods, and on the website of the Ministry of Education you can find special posts, and our request to volunteers. It's in the part of news, and there are links to methodology, statistics, etc. I'd like to thank already some regions which organize such summer schools on the base of their schools, and who know how these summer schools of English will work. So in Dnipropetrovsk region, such as summer camps, we have 726. Those are schools that are organized to learn English. In Poltava region, I will name only this. They have 112 of such summer schools. Lviv region 116, Kirovohrad 102, etc. So we work officially and also through cooperation with our volunteers. And in such a way, there's the main information about our summer schools. Using this opportunity, I would like to ask mass media to spread that information. You can take it on our website, and I invite journalists to support and to spread this information not only through mass media but also tell you friends, foreigners, anybody who can speak English and who can train English. And that information methodology is on the website of the Ministry of Education. Because the biggest number of volunteers will be involved, we mean that volunteers should reach the place, the school, independently, where they will teach. How they can find the school, where it is, whether it's closed or not, how to find a school, for example, which doesn't have a volunteer, and to go to a different region. It's easy. We have information on our website, and through that information you can reach any region. You can reach those people who can help you, who will advise you, and the school will take care about your accommodation and food for you. I believe this project will be very successful. It's very important, and when we help our children today, you all with your hands, you build my future of our country. This is general information, and there are some volunteers here. If there are questions, I'm happy to answer. Thank you very much. Other questions? Ukraine news. Will there be money from the budget? No. But in many cases, state public servants who are paid for their work, and they will be involved. And in this case, they are involved to realize this project. They collect information or they contact volunteers. We use state resources because I'm also a public servant, and my colleagues in the ministry and our colleagues in regions. But no money, special money in the budget. But I'm sure that it will be successful. Anyways. Radio Liberty. Will there be a system of selection for school kids, or anyone can participate? Will there be some limited seats and no limit? Everything will depend on the number of volunteers, but I would like to add, because of your question, we underline English, but also we have examples when we have volunteers. And I believe that there will be support of embassies, and some other Western languages will be taught. I mean French, German, and other languages. But the main focus is on English. And you know what we can do with this project? It's not only to train kids, but also we need to attract the attention of our society to this issue. And also in Ukraine, in modern Ukraine, we need a fashion for learning foreign languages. Then our country will be competitive, and then our people, our universities, and they're competitive. They will be strong, and in future, they will support our reforms, and everything will be fine. You told that, first of all, what must be the age of school kids, and how many shifts, how many camps there will be? From 2 to 3 weeks. Methodology are there, and I underline that everything depends and on the number of volunteers. In any case, we need to get interested. We need to organize the training. And the third, we need there should be different forms. There should be like theatralized format, and that depends on the goodwill of volunteers. So everything depends on them. And we suggest some education standards, but everything will depend on our volunteers and how long these camps continue. But there is no limitation, and all who want they will participate. Will there be exchange of pupils? There are always such programs, and but they're financed internationally, and there are different international institutions that help, and embassies help, and they coordinate, and also a university participate. There are lots of such programs. Those programs will continue. And because we signed an agreement on association, and Horizon 2020 as to higher education and science, there will be more and more such programs, and they will integrate Ukraine to a European community, and there will be more opportunities to learn in foreign languages. We need to be more open, and our people will know better standards in the world, and comparing with these standards, they will try to change them, and they will put more efforts for that. So all of that for the sake of children. And they can invite different delegations to Ukraine, and for them to learn